Hey, what's going on guys? Today we are going over the Season 5 Week 6 challenges for Fortnite. Real quickly, due to all of the recent support on all of my previous videos, I'm doing a 1000 V-Bucks giveaway. To enter, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment your console and region down below. I'll be drawing the winner within the next 2 weeks, so make sure to be active. Anyways guys, we do got a pretty easy week of challenges ahead of us. There are a few you may get stuck on, so let's get right on into the challenges. As always, we're going to review the challenges really quick, and then afterwards we will go more in depth on the challenges with all of the timestamps down in the comments below. So if there is a certain challenge you are stuck on, make sure to check the comments for the timestamp and I will help you out as best as I could. To begin, the first challenge is deal headshot damage to opponents 0 out of 500 for 5 battle stars. Next up, we got harvest building resources with a pickaxe 0 out of 3000 for 5 battle stars. Next, we got search where the stone heads are looking for 10 battle stars. Now this one is the star that you have to find, kind of like the treasure map location. This one, I already have the location, so it should be pretty easy. No need to get too stressed out on this one. Next up, we got search chest in Lonely Lodge 0 out of 7 for 5 battle stars. This next one might be a little tricky. Some of you may be confused on it, but it is complete timed trials 0 out of 5 for 5 battle stars. Now this one is a little tricky. You might be confused on it because timed trials, we've never had a challenge like this before, but it is actually very simple and easy. Next up, we got minigun or light machine gun eliminations 0 out of 2 for 10 battle stars. This one is probably going to be one of the most easiest challenges in my opinion. And finally, eliminate opponents in tilted towers 0 out of 3 hard for 10 battle stars. Now going into each challenge a little bit more in depth to help you complete these as quick as possible and get the whole entire week done so you could go back to playing the game for fun. So the very first challenge, deal headshot damage to opponents 0 out of 500 for only 5 battle stars. This is a challenge you don't really need to focus on too much, but if you do want to complete this as quickly as possible, it should be pretty simple and easy to do. Instead of trying to hit headshots while players are running, as that is a very good way to work on your aim and such, I highly recommend going into a 50v50 or squads game, possibly even duos if you don't have like a squads or whatever. And when you knock someone down or you just see anybody knocked down on the ground in general, use any weapon since they do have a max of 100 HP and quickly just 1-tap them to the head, 2-tap them to the head, and try and deal as much damage as you can to the head. Challenges like these, all of the headshot damage and all of the damage you do to them while they're on the ground knocked down, it does the exact same as if they're running up and down. So it is honestly way easier of a target to do this to someone who is knocked down on the ground and basically thirsts to kill. The next challenge is another very easy one. This is harvest building resources with a pickaxe 0 out of 3000 for 5 battle stars. Again, this is another challenge that you do not really have to focus on. You have way harder challenges to focus on other than this one, but if you really do want to put your mind to this one and complete it out of the way before any others, which I highly recommend you don't do, then just land somewhere like Willing Woods or somewhere with a lot of forest, a lot of trees, and no one really lands there. Just go off to the side of the map where nobody is. This will be a very easy one to complete. This challenge is only 3000 of any resource, so this one, just don't even focus on it if you want to complete this. You will be getting this done while you're trying to complete other ones just by naturally hitting resources. Next up, we got search where the stone heads are looking. Not sure if anyone doesn't realize this, but where all of the rifts are, there are a few stone heads and all of them are directing towards the center of the map. Now rather than looking around and looking at every single head, concentrating your own like map direction exactly where they are looking, I have a map already pre-made for you, found on Reddit by an unknown user. I was unable to figure out who this was, but basically what this user did, he made up a whole entire line chart making it show where all of the heads are actually facing, and if you look closely, the majority of them are in Salty Springs, but even closer is a little shack just to the west of it. This concludes that the star that you will be searching for most likely will either be inside of that shack or possibly up on the roof or just somewhere in this general area. Again, as of right now, we do not have the current location, but it will be somewhere around this shack, and always come back to this video during when the challenges are released. Check the pinned comment because I will have the location for this for you guys. Next up, we got search chest in Lonely Lodge 0 out of 7 for 5 battle stars. This challenge, just like all other weeks, it will be very difficult to do at first. It will take you multiple games because literally everyone will be landing here. But in my opinion, the easiest way to complete this one will to be landing on the far west side of Lonely Lodge. Not the main lodge itself, not the watchtower off to the southeast side, but the west side, because all of those buildings on the little attics, they will spawn a chest and no one really loots those. Now, when completing this challenge, do not land anywhere in the middle of Lonely Lodge. There are no chest spawns there. All of them are around the outer ring of the forest. In my opinion, the best way to complete this is most likely to land on the southwest side of Lonely Lodge and work your way up around the west side of the Lonely Lodge, and then make your way up to the lodge itself and then try and hit up all of those chests in there. If not, then just kill the people, get their loot, and continue the game. But again, the best way to complete this challenge is to wait about a week or two till this place dies out and everybody completes it. That way, you can get multiple chests in one game other than one, possibly even two. Next up, we got complete timed trials, 0 out of 5 for 5 stars. Now, this challenge is going to be at the racetracks on the far east side of the map. Now, if you haven't really messed with the ATKs in this racetrack location, if you do start at the starting line or the finish line of the racetracks, you guys will see that you will actually have a timed race to go through little rings around the entire racetrack, and when you do complete one lap, it will show your time that you got completing the race. So to complete this, land as fast as you can. Don't gear up any loot, well, maybe if you can, but just try and get to an ATK as fast as possible, because from my experience doing this, when there is already a race going on, you're not able to join in halfway through. You have to wait till it's fully completed. So as soon as you get an ATK, go line up at the finish line and wait for the little stoplight to turn to green, and then the race will begin. Then you just go through the rings, and you have to do this 5 times. So before the storm comes in, you might be able to get 2 or 3, but just kind of do this out of your way. I mean, when you are passing by the racetrack, maybe get it like 1 or 2 races, but it will be pretty difficult because there will be people shooting at you and such. Next up, we got minigun or light machine gun eliminations, hard for 10 battle stars. Now, you only have to get 2 kills, so this shouldn't be too difficult. But as I said earlier, for the headshot damage to opponents, if you really can't get a kill with the minigun or the light machine gun, I highly recommend you go into a squads game, a 50v50 game, and look for anyone who is knocked down on the ground crawling around. What a good rhyme right there. When they are knocked down and you do kill them with said gun, then it should complete the task for you, and you really only have to get 2 kills, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Again, this should be a pretty easy task to do, and these guns are mainly used in the game now. I mean, this game literally has no more building in my opinion. SMGs, LMGs, the miniguns, just everybody sprays and prays now. It's I don't know, their game's kind of weird right now. Lastly, we have eliminate opponents in tilted towers, 0 out of 3 for 10 battle stars. This again might be a pretty difficult challenge for you to do, but keep in mind you have multiple games to do this. It's not 0 out of 3 kills in one game, so you could easily complete this just by playing the game regularly. A lot of people, you end up passing by tilted towers at least once or twice during a game. But in my opinion, the best way to complete this is to either land at the basketball courts in tilted towers. I hardly ever see anybody land there, and even late game, the basketball courts is usually never looted, and there's a good 2 chest spawns in there. You can even land at the little Olympic arena, the little soccer arena right to the west side of tilted towers, and loot up there and then go straight into tilted and get the kills as well. Now, once you complete all of the week 6 challenges, you will receive this loading screen. Now, as you know, for each loading screen, it comes with a hidden free tier, a hidden battle star. In the week 6 loading screen in particular, if you do look closely in the front row, the back of the pickup truck, above what looks to be a cooler, you will see the hidden battle star there. The location for this battle star is at Risky Reels in the parking lot at the back of this pickup truck in particular. The battle star will be loading here, but keep in mind it will not be showing up if you did not complete all of the challenges and you do not have the week 6 loading screen. Anyways guys, I hope you do enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you are new to the channel. If you did make it this far, leave a quick comment down below saying week 6 is easy, and I will try to reply as many as I can. Anyways guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.